I'm coming from a tiny country in the edge of Europe called Estonia, sometimes Estonia. And I have to admit, I love the term internet voting. The reason is very simple. I've been running an internet voting project since 2003, and we have had 4 general elections with the capability for everyone, for all eligible voters to use internet voting, abroad or not abroad. And well, the reason for that, which is very important, first, wasn't that you have here that you want to bring more voters from abroad. Well, we have been settling in the same place for around 7,000 years, so we are not very much moving around. So there are not many Estonians abroad. There are some, but anyway, most of the people abroad are temporarily there, and they appreciate very much this opportunity to really cast their vote over the internet abroad. Last time we had votes from 81 countries, if I can call it right. Well, what's motivation behind what we have done? Well, it's actually nothing more than meeting the nowadays requirements of modern society, to put it simply. People would ask, well, I can do all my banking, I can do all my jobbing, I can do my taxes over the internet. What is the reason I cannot vote over the internet? So it's not about bringing new voters and increasing the turnover. It's about not losing them. And this is very important to understand. This is an inevitable path we are marching on, and in some point, all the people would ask in the same way, as long as the internet usage grows. Now, I wanted to actually, it was all about technology, and what helps in internet voting, what technology is there? Well, obviously, it's about internet security itself. So how secure is internet? Well, not much, right? You know, there are some integrated technologies like secure web browsing or like TLS protocol in technical terms. But internet voting is all about technology in the sense that it uses cryptographic methods to conduct this, to guarantee anonymity and accountability and all of that. And the centerpiece of that is electronic identity, is to make sure who is behind the computer and make it sure 100%. And this is a task very hard to carry on. Fortunately enough, we started our ID card project 13 years ago. And 2005, when we had the first internet voting, 80% of eligible voters had this. Okay, it's a smart card. This is government issued electronic identity. It's in form of certificates. It's like, for technical terms, it's public infrastructure we're actually creating. So basically, people had this card and were using it already for various purposes, like logging into like internet banks or any e-services, giving digital signatures, which we use it very much in various application fields. So internet voting wasn't like a rocket science or a new thing or new domain. It was another ID card application from that perspective. And if you really solve technically this very complicated issue of electronic identity, the rest really is not that complicated. Somehow people run very secure systems, say internet banks, whatever, so there is knowledge there how to protect against different threats. So basically, well, I have to step back and say I was last time in US, 2004, after the SURV project, SURV report was released, I didn't feel very encouraged after that, and to go back and release the system next year. But I have to say that it's very easy to prove that internet voting is impossible. I can do that. The other way of doing it is to try it out and measure the risk and manage the risk. And that's how it should be done. Thank you.